Alrighty guys, well I wasn't going to make really any videos today. I'm trying to get back into the groove of things, trying to post some new stuff, videos or stuff here and there, trying to, get back into the groove of it. And I wasn't going to make a video talking about this, but since, which it's not a surprise, you trigger people and they get all angry and hurt and mad, and then they play the defensive game, the blame, the point the fingers, this, that, and like I said, I delete the videos because at the end of the day, man, I'm not going to waste energy. That at the end of the day, all I'm really doing is giving my own really opinion at the end, really, like anybody else would. It's not my fault that you can't handle it, but don't say you can handle opinions or the truth when you show you can't. When all you really want to do is either deny, argue, and blame, you really can't. But it's like, honestly, man, what I've been saying about the rioting, understand this. And again, you still twist it around, which I don't care. At the end of the day, I don't really care about the hate, because at the end of the day, man, look at the world we're living in. Look what's happening. Look the amount of hatred that is going on. So I'm not letting hate bother me anymore. So it's like, and also because again, just giving my honest opinion on what's been going on, which everybody in their right mind has been giving their opinions on what's going on. And like I said, yeah, you could say I support ICE. I don't support really, honestly, none of them. You're just saying that because, again, you just disagree with the video and what I said. And like I said, that's fine, man. I never expect nobody to agree with any, I'm just, you know what I mean? I don't expect you to or like it. But at the end of the day, what is happening is unnecessary. And yeah, again, all these people are not even making themselves look good. I'm not saying all Mexican people, just like any other person in this world, are terrible. No, man, they're not all. Yes, there's a few that, of course, there's always a few. There's always, but not all. But at the end of the day, I've even seen videos of Hispanic, Mexican people, even themselves, talking about this and saying how disappointed they are and how crazy they think it is what these people are doing. Because again, you're not, man. You are not making yourself look good or giving yourself a good image. Then it's like this. What do you expect when people to think of Mexican people then when they see what they're doing? All the destruction, burning things down. They're not protesting, people. They're not protesting. It's looting and rioting. Like I said, and even before this whole deportation, ICE, and Trump, whatever, these people were still doing ridiculous crimes, getting away with it. How many women they sexually assaulted? How many kids and people they unalived? Drug dealing, like, you name it. Go start doing some digging. These freaking people are not in this country to live a happy life in America. These people hate this country. And they've shown it by burning the American flag. And I don't care if they're waving around a Mexican flag, because at the end of the day, man, I've said this before. There's nothing wrong if you support other countries, and besides hanging an American flag on your flagpole, you want to hang, a flag of other countries. No, man, whatever. Hey, you do what you want, man. But these people, again, they're spitting on the military, our military, cops, law enforcement, that in reality, all they're really doing is their job, trying to protect the country, communities. So, and the thing is, if these people want to be violent, they're going to get handled violent. But again, at the end of the day, these people hate this country, and it's like this. Say what you want, be mad, whatever, but it's like, again, these people pretty much are asking for it. And like I said, they think they're doing what's right, or this, that. It's like, no, you're not, man. You're just making things worse, and you're making it worse for yourself, and you're just making other Mexican and Hispanic people that have common sense ain't out there acting foolish. Oh, you're not giving a good image. And it's like, what do you expect people to think? So it's like, I'm sorry if I stated my opinion and then you gotta come at me and say I support. It's like, dude, it's not the point of supporting. And like I said before, it's not the point of who you support, who you don't support, who you like, dislike. It's the point of using common sense and just realizing. And realizing even these Democrats want this stuff. That's why they were so against and saying having the Marines and military and this and that, because yeah, they want those people doing what they're doing. And it's like, no, man, you hate this country, then why are you here? Then why are you here then? You know, why are you going to live in a country if you don't like it then? So it's like, again, keep twisting things around. Dude, I'm not against or support or for anything, man. All I'm doing is stating opinions. I'm sorry, you just don't like my opinion, so that's how you have to act towards my opinion. When it's like, again, man, you know, everybody, like I said, there's plenty of people. Why don't you go after them and say the same thing then about them? Because they are saying the same thing and talking and saying how crazy this. And like I said, even I've seen plenty already of Mexican and Hispanic people even saying that, and they're not with it. They're not all for what these people are doing. They're saying the same thing. They're embarrassed on what these people and the way they're acting. So, and if you think I'm talking bullshit, yeah, well, I wish I was talking bullshit, but I'm not. So, I don't care whether you want to believe it or you don't. So, I mean, I'm just sick and tired of, like I said, it's an opinion, man. You know, you don't agree with what I'm saying, that's fine. You can share your own. But you just want to blame and be like, oh, you're those... Yeah, dude, you're just wanting to be in denial, or just, again, you're being defensive when you're saying, it's like, dude, it's not the point of supporting. You know, it don't matter what you support, don't support. It's about facing reality and the real cold hard truth, you know, and seeing that, you know, I mean, again, the whole world's crazy. I mean, y'all see what's now just happening and going on in Israel and Iran. I mean, so the whole world's nuts. I mean, that's why, like, you know, I say a million times, if you're not out there just living your life to the fullest and just living life, I don't know what you're doing, because, again, at the end of the day, yeah, look what's going on. You know, look what's happening. You know, look, it's insane, because you just sit back and have to watch, and it's like, you know, but these people don't, man. These people have no regard or respect for anything, anybody. They don't care. And like I said, they're not. They're not making a point. They're not making... All they're doing is giving themselves a bad image. And I don't care. You can disagree with that as much as you like. But at the end of the day, they're not. They are not giving themselves a good image doing what they're doing. So, again, you can twist and turn my video and share it just like you did the other two. I really don't care, man. I'm sorry you can't handle a simple opinion that you don't agree with, and that's fine. You don't have to agree. I mean, whatever. I don't know why people just... It's not hard to just respect how people feel and their thoughts, but you got to come at them with the hate and negativity, which, again, like I said, is not a surprise, because people are just so with that. I mean, I'm not surprised, because people that tell the honest truth, they get attacked. Even though, again, how crazy it is when you're getting attacked just for saying truth about something or just giving your opinion, and people attack you for it, when it's like, yeah, well, when it's like, in reality, it's not like you didn't do anything wrong. All you did was give an opinion. Just because you don't agree, you gotta attack somebody for a simple opinion, instead of just realizing, hey, man, that's just how he feels. Yeah, I don't like it or agree with it, but hey, whatever. I mean, that's just his. So, but I don't care. I'm tired, like I said, anymore. I got way better things to be concerned about, worried about. Not, like I said, the hateful, bitter people, no matter what social platform you're on, that, you know, again, they just want to share your stuff because they just want to make you look bad. Well, go ahead, man, because you're really not. You're making your own self. You send your minions over to attack me, my channel. It's like, if you don't like what I'm saying or the videos, then I don't need you on here that badly. So, but anyway, guys, just to make, another video, but I just had to say that because, honestly, just to get it off, you know, because, like I said, it's just ridiculous, man. It's like I said, people, opinion is an opinion, man, you know, like, at the end of the day, man, it's fine if you don't agree with what somebody says, but if you are seriously going to jump all over them for it, no, it ain't them, it's you, man, like, because you're just simply jumping all over somebody that is just really stating how they feel. And it's not the point of supporting, not supporting, because at the end of the day, man, it don't matter who you choose or what you choose to support and not support, man. You know, it's like, stop making that the whole point, you know, because you just want to. So, but anyway, guys, take it easy. That's enough of me babbling. you know, because you know me, I'll babble forever and ever, and I don't want to make this video, it's longer than it already is, so I just, like I said, had to talk about that because it's just crazy anymore. Like I said, the people that just want to be nothing but the bitter and negative, and just simply just love to get out there and attack people for their own thoughts and opinions, just because you just don't agree with it. So, take it easy.